Little Hidden Mermaid Ride, and where can you go to watch it? Well, stay tuned to find out. Today's video on Provost Park Pass is sponsored by the Tuacahn Theater in St. George, Utah. They're putting on a play, The Little Mermaid. Now, if you use this code, PARK20, you get 20% off your tickets. Do it now before the play is gone. It's one of the best plays I've ever seen. It's Broadway level play. This theater is amazing. It's set outside in the Red Rocks of southern Utah. So if you're by Las Vegas, if you are in Los Angeles, Salt Lake City, you come down to St. George and you can see this particular play. They're amazing, they're fun, they're musicals, and it's all outside. Woo! The ride opened up on June 3rd, 2011 with a lot of success. Now, right at the bat though, there was some criticism on the ride, because right after Ursula gives her legs, they have a mural there. You see Ariel there? She's changing, but in the original ride, they had her changing using computer graphics, CGI. And people are like, what? Why did you do that? Why is it CGI? Because it should have been hand-drawn like the movie. So Disney remedied that. Now when you see her there and she's changing, it's animation and it's done by hand. In 1994, Tony Baxter, legendary Imagineer Tony Baxter, came up with the idea for the Little Mermaid Ride. It was going to be in Disneyland Paris. He came up with the whole concept, the point where it was going to be hanging from the ceiling like Peter Pan. It got so far into production that they made a video showing what it was going to look like. Now you can still find that video on the platinum version of the DVD, The Little Mermaid. You can watch the ride. It's completely different than what this ride eventually turned out to be in 2011. This is the Omni Mover on the clamshell, and this one goes through the story of The Little Mermaid. Tony Baxter's version was just taking the best parts of the movie that he liked and just kind of putting them all together. It's still a really cool thing. If you want to find it, you can find that on YouTube somewhere. I'm sure you can. Be sure to check the cement when you walk in the ride The Little Mermaid. The cement has crushed seashells in it. Disneyland, there was a meet and greet for Little Mermaid called Triton's Grotto. And in the center of this grotto, there was a statue of Triton. Now they've turned that into the Pixie Hollow, but they took that statue of Triton and put it on top of the Little Mermaid building. Disney recycling everything. Most people don't even know it's there, so when you walk by, look up and see it. During the ride, there are 183 different characters. 128 of them are in the Under the Sea scene. 128 of them in that one little scene. These are the different characters you can see while riding the ride. Key characters: Ariel, King Triton, Prince Eric, Scuttle, Sebastian, Flounder, Ursula, Flotsam, Jetson. Yeah. You have to have very incredible, sharp eyes to see this. There's a 1964 Warner Brothers cartoon called The Incredible Mr. Lippet, and Don Knotts turns into a cartoon fish and swims underneath the sea. Well, in the Ariel Under the Sea scene, right when Ariel's dancing, if you look back over your shoulder on the right-hand side, look there, you'll see Mr. Lippet peeking over with glasses and all. When you're about to get on the ride, there is an 86-foot hand-painted mural of Ariel at dusk. It is gorgeous, and they use lights to illuminate certain parts of it. The Little Mermaid Ride uses an Omni Mover system reminiscent of the Haunted Mansion Doom Buggy. It's a little clamshells. It can hold up to 2,000 people per hour, making it one of the very most efficient rides in Disney California Adventure. The ride takes 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's do a play-by-play of the Little Mermaid Ride. First, you get in a seashell, then you enter Prince Eric's ship. As you go through the ship, the seashell turns and you see Scuttle there, and he's narrating the whole story. Then it goes down and the shell turns and you start going underwater. You start getting, you think to yourself, do I need to hold my breath? You don't need to hold your breath. It's just an illusion. You're not really underwater. You go underwater, then all of a sudden you see Ariel on the ceiling. She's swimming. Then you see Ariel and she's showing all the things that she's collected over the year. Now you look very carefully. You see Sebastian in 3 different spots. 1, 2, 3. Then it turns and it goes into and you see all the fish and they're all singing Under the Sea. Woo! And it's beautiful. It's bright. It's going on. You're like, Ariel, how can you not be happy here? And she's like all dancing. Then all of a sudden, it's a really weird transition. You're swimming into a giant thing. I don't know. Looks like it's swallowing you. And there's Flotsam and Jetsam and the Ills. And they're like,
hey, Ariel, we're going to help her.
And
Ursula's more powerful than Triton.
She's going to help Ariel. She can go in and you see Ursula and she's like there and she's singing. She seems like a really good person. But then you also find out, no, she's not a good person. She wants her voice. See, kids, that's just a lesson. People don't give you something for free. They're always going to take something from you. Then all of a sudden, after that, you go in and Ariel, she's swimming up. She gets up the shore. And these birds, they open it up. And you go in there, and there she is. And she's on the boat with Eric. And you're like, oh my gosh. And he's just about to kiss her. And they start leaning forward. And they're like, they're just about to kiss. And you're like, they're going to do it. But they don't do it. They back away. Ah! And you're like, oh, well, why didn't you just kiss her? And then all of a sudden, he goes around the corner. And then what do you see? You see like Ursula. I don't know what happened to her. She's just like, ah! And then there's like Ariel's voice. All of a sudden, her voice comes out. And it literally makes a heart. Her voice makes a heart. Then after it makes a heart, it goes through. And then you see it. And they're getting married. That's the Little Mermaid Ride. Ariel is the only Disney princess with biological siblings. She has 6 sisters. 6! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sisters! Ariel is the only Disney princess not born human. What? The original concept of Ariel, she was supposed to be blonde. Okay, so one of the things we learned when we went to the Tuacahn play, The Little Mermaid, Ursula had sisters and she killed Ariel's mom. What? What? It's not in the movie, but it's in the play, and you're like, she's really evil. So she goes in there and she's taking Ariel's voice, you're like, oh, you just, what, Ursula? The shows that you can see down here at Tuacahn are Disney's When You Wish, which is a musical spectacular of all the best Disney songs, and The Little Mermaid. Tonight we're gonna see The Little Mermaid. Woo-hoo-hoo! We're going in. We have a backstage tour of the Tuacahn Theater. Super excited, we can't wait. We're gonna show all the cool things and all the secrets that we're gonna see. We're gonna walk right on the stage right now. So right behind me is the castle. This is an outdoor amphitheater, and during the show, there's a river running right through there. We're gonna walk by and see some of the sets. Now, have you ever seen a play when an actor comes in one costume and all of a sudden a second later they come out in a different costume? Well, they go to what's called a quick change station, and right here is a quick change station. All right, so here we are in the costume and wig work, and each particular actor has their head molded and they have the wig to fit perfectly to their face. And for tonight's show, When You Wish, we're gonna see Moana, and look at this amazing wig here. It's made out of real human hair.
All right, so I got out of the car and my dress ripped all the way down, but thankfully I'm in the perfect place to be.
Yeah.
What is your favorite costume from When You Wish?
My favorite costume from When You Wish is our Snow White costume, actually.
Right behind me is the set shop. This is where they make all the scenes for the particular shows that you're about to see here in Tuacahn Theater. And right behind me, you see some stuff from The Little Mermaid. So right behind me is Ariel's secret grotto, you know, where she keeps all of her stuff.
All right, we're now traveling to where the actors get from one side of the stage to the other.
So right outside the main stage, they have a separate stage. This is called their practice stage. It's the same dimension as the real stage. That way the actors come out, they can practice their blocking, their acting, and whatever they need to do on this practice stage. Miles, you're on the pre-stage. Give me your best dance move. Dance. Nice. Now give me your best, let's see your best acting skills. Show me here on the Tuacahn Amphitheater small stage. Give me sad. Oh, that's good. Give me really happy. Give me scared. Give me confused. Oh, so good, so good. Just a quick reminder, you can use the promo code PARK20 for 20% off the Little Mermaid tickets all the way up to September 12th. Get on it, it's one of the best shows you can see. It's fun for the whole family and even little children. The Little Mermaid is a fantastic ride, particularly for your moms and dads who have little kids. On a hot day, you go in, it's cool, it's brightly lit, the music's real happy and upbeat, and children seem to love it, and the adults love it too. There are 2 official hidden Mickeys on this ride. The first one is on the mural. Right as you first get in the ride, look on the rock on the right-hand side. In the very lower corner of that rock, you'll see a little hidden Mickey. The second one is in the grotto, Ariel's grotto, where all the things are. This is a cast member only hidden Mickey. There's a cup up on the shelf, and inside the cup there's a keychain with a hidden Mickey on it. You can't see it unless you're a cast member, but we've been told and confirmed by 3 different cast members that it is there. So, in 2014, they did a massive refurbishment of the Little Mermaid ride. They added lights, new sounds, all kinds of cool things. But one of the things that they did, the most noticeable, is Ariel's hair. In the under the sea part, her hair used to be twisted up like a giant snow cone or a Dole Whip, and people kind of complained. But not only that, sometimes it would tip over. Well, Disney then changed it, and now made the hair goes down, and it looks like it's flowing in the current of the ocean. Also, during the 2014 refurbishment, what they did is they took Ariel's and Prince Eric's hair, which is plastic. It kind of looked like a plastic head, and they refurbished it with real beautiful hair. I mean, it's like gel. You look at their hair, you're like, I'm jealous. I wish I had that hair. Prince Eric's hair is like, and Ariel's hair was like, shh, and you're like, that's some nice hair.
What do you mean, Chris? You have great hair. Let's see that.
So the Little Mermaid had to develop a new special skin technique because the characters show so much skin. They needed the skin to look more realistic rather than just plasticky, so they made this cool skin texture to look like real skin on a mermaid and merman. Yes, that's true. On the outside of the building, you'll see King Triton and Ariel's 6 sisters. Now keep in mind, Ariel's the only Disney princess that has any siblings, her 6 sisters. Ariel is voiced by Jodie Benson, and she reprised her role as Ariel for the ride, The Little Mermaid. And here's a clip of me and Jodie dancing on stage together. We want to give a huge shout out to the Toucan Theater for sponsoring this video. If you haven't seen The Little Mermaid play, you want to use Park 20 to get 20% off tickets. For those people in LA, Los Angeles, that's the same thing, Las Vegas, Salt Lake, go to St. George and watch this play. It's one of the most amazing plays I have ever seen. Also, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It goes a big way to supporting our channel. And I want to let you guys know, if you want to watch the Peter Pan video right here, that's what this ride was going to be like when Tony Baxter was designing it. I hope each one of you has a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Nice. Now, give me your best.